21 years old, guarding the best player on the planet in Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and Kawhi Leonard genuinely believes he can stop him. June 20th, 2013, 8:47 p.m. Eastern Time, American Airlines Arena, Miami. San Antonio Spurs versus Miami Heat, Game 7. Winner takes championship, and Kawhi Leonard is tasked with the impossible assignment that will define his entire career trajectory, that will create the obsession that drives him for the next decade, that will eventually lead him to demand trade from San Antonio 5 years later, because he can't escape what happens in the final 4 minutes of this game. The Spurs are up 5 points with 4 minutes remaining. Championship within reach. Kawhi has played incredible defense all series. Long arms disrupting LeBron's rhythm, forcing difficult shots, making every possession a battle. The entire basketball world believes San Antonio is about to win, believes the young dynasty is beginning, believes Kawhi's length and intelligence will be enough to contain LeBron James in the most crucial 4 minutes of the season. What happens next doesn't just cost the Spurs a championship. It breaks something in Kawhi Leonard permanently. LeBron attacks Kawhi directly 8 straight possessions, scores 12 points personally, makes every shot, absorbs Kawhi's perfect defense, and scores anyway, stares him down after each basket. And when the final buzzers sound with Heat winning 95-88, when Kawhi sits on the bench with both hands on his head processing what just happened, processing the realization that he played perfect defense and LeBron scored it anyway, something fundamental shifts in him. 5 years later, 2018, Kawhi demands trade from Spurs, leaves the team that drafted him, the coach that developed him, the system that made him Defensive Player of the Year twice, and people close to him later reveal the truth. He never got over 2013 Game 7, never forgave himself for not stopping LeBron when it mattered most. The trade demand, the cold relationship with Pop, the need to prove himself as alpha on different team. All of it traces back to 4 minutes in Miami, when 21-year-old Kawhi Leonard learned that elite defense isn't enough when greatness decides to take over. And LeBron James showed him that night what unstoppable actually means. June 2013, NBA Finals. Game 7 approaching after the most dramatic series in modern basketball history. Game 6 in Miami. Spurs were seconds away from winning championship. Up 5 points, LeBron had the ball. Ray Allen hit the corner 3 to save Miami's season. Series forced to Game 7. The momentum shift is massive, complete. Spurs had championship in their hands and let it slip away. Now facing Game 7 on Heat's home court with all pressure shifted to them. Kawhi Leonard is 21 years old, second year in the league, already elite defensively, already showing the two-way potential that will make him superstar, already carrying himself with the quiet confidence that defines his entire personality. The Spurs drafted him 15th overall in 2011, developed him under Greg Popovich's system, turned him into defensive stopper who can guard multiple positions, can disrupt offenses with length and intelligence, can make elite scorers work harder than they want to work. And throughout this final series, Kawhi has been the primary defender on LeBron James, tasked with slowing down the best player in basketball, making him uncomfortable, forcing difficult shots. Through 6 games, Kawhi has done his job impressively well for 21-year-old in first finals. LeBron is averaging 26 points on decent, but not dominant efficiency, working harder than usual for buckets, facing constant length and pressure from Kawhi's defense, dealing with help defense that Pop schemes specifically around Kawhi's ability to stay in front. The assignment is impossible. Nobody can truly stop LeBron James, but Kawhi is making it difficult, making it work, forcing LeBron to earn everything. And heading into Game 7, Kawhi believes, genuinely believes, that he can contain LeBron enough for Spurs to win championship. LeBron James is 28 years old, defending champion, coming off 2012 Finals MVP, operating at absolute peak of his powers, playing the best basketball of his career. Game 6 was his masterpiece. 32 points, 10 rebounds, elimination game dominance. Ray Allen's shot saved the season, but LeBron's performance created the opportunity. And heading into Game 7, LeBron is locked in with intensity teammates haven't seen even from him, determined to close out the series, determined to win second straight championship, determined to prove Game 6 wasn't luck, but inevitability. Game 7 begins, June 20th, 2013. Both teams tight, feeling pressure, trading baskets, neither able to pull away. First half is grind, physical, defensive. Kawhi doing excellent job on LeBron, contesting everything, using length to bother shots, making LeBron work. By halftime, game is close. Spurs lead 46-42. Kawhi has held LeBron to 11 points on inefficient shooting, doing exactly what Pop asked him to do. Spurs believe they can win this, believe their defense and system will carry them. Third quarter, LeBron starts attacking more aggressively, posting up Kawhi, using size advantage, backing him down, creating better shots through physicality. Kawhi fights hard, stays in position, contests well, but LeBron is finding rhythm, scoring more efficiently. By in the third quarter, Heat lead 72-71. Momentum shifting. LeBron has 21 points, starting to take over, but not yet dominating. Fourth quarter will decide everything. Fourth quarter starts, teams trading baskets again, tension maximum, every possession crucial. With 8 minutes remaining, Spurs go on run, hit several shots, take lead, crowd gets quieter, sensing momentum shifting to San Antonio. 6 minutes remaining, Spurs lead 77-74. 5 minutes remaining, Spurs hit another shot, lead 79-74. The championship is right there, within reach. Kawhi is defending well, Spurs system working, veteran execution showing. For 37 remaining, timeout called. Spurs lead 81-76, 5 points, 4.5 minutes from championship. Eric Spoelstra huddles Heat, looks at LeBron, asks what he needs. LeBron's response is simple. Give me the ball. Put me on Kawhi. I'm going at him every possession. The strategy is clear. LeBron is going to attack the 21-year-old defender directly. Test him in the most crucial minutes of his young career. Put the championship on his shoulders to stop. Play resumes. He'd have ball for 23 remaining. LeBron catches on the left wing. Kawhi defending. Crowds on their feet, sensing crucial possession. LeBron doesn't hesitate. Attacks immediately. Drives right at Kawhi. Absorbs contact. Uses strength advantage. Gets to the rim despite Kawhi's perfect positioning. Finishes through contact. And one. 81-79. Three-point play possible. Makes free throw. 81-79, 2-point game. Kawhi looks at Pop, seeking guidance. Getting none. Just expectation to keep defending. Next possession. 3:58 remaining. Heat ball again. LeBron catches same spot. Kawhi draped on him. Perfect defensive position. Hands active, denying space. LeBron backs him down. 2 dribbles into the post. Kawhi holds ground well. Doesn't give position easily. LeBron spins baseline. Kawhi recovers beautifully. Stays with the move. Contests the shot perfectly. Hand in LeBron's face. Timing perfect. LeBron shoots anyway. Contested fadeaway from 12 feet. Swish. 81-81. Tie game. Kawhi can't believe it. Played perfect defense. LeBron scored anyway. Spurs possession. 3:32 remaining. Tim Duncan misses. LeBron rebounds. Heat push pace. 3:21 remaining. LeBron attacks in transition. Kawhi sprints back trying in front. Slides over just in time. Establishes position. Perfect transition defense. LeBron doesn't slow down. Drives into Kawhi's chest. Absorbs contact. Euro step around him. Finish at rim. 83-81 Heat. First lead since early fourth quarter. Kawhi is breathing hard. Not from exhaustion. From frustration at defending perfectly and watching LeBron score anyway. 2:47 remaining. Heat ball. Crucial possession. LeBron catches at top of key. Kawhi immediately pressures. Try to deny. Comfortable position. LeBron doesn't need comfort, just attacks. Crossover. Drive right. Kawhi slides over, cuts off the angle. Forces LeBron toward baseline help. LeBron jumps anyway. Double clutch in midair. Adjusts around help defender. Finishes with left hand. 85-81 Heat. 4 straight possessions. 4 straight scores. All on Kawhi Leonard's head. All against excellent defense. Spurs timeout. 2:31 remaining. Down 4. Kawhi walks to bench. Pop tries to encourage him. You're defending well. He's just making tough shots. Stay with it. But Kawhi knows, can see in LeBron's eyes every time they match up. LeBron has decided Kawhi can't stop him, has decided this is personal now, has decided to prove to 21-year-old what unstoppable looks like. 158 remaining, Heat ball, championship within reach, needs stops and scores. LeBron catches on wing. Kawhi in perfect position again, ready, focused, refusing to give up. LeBron rises up for three-pointer, 24 feet. Kawhi contests perfectly, hand at the release point, timing perfect, everything a coach would want. LeBron releases anyway, high arc, perfect rotation. Swish, 88-81 Heat. 7-point lead. Kawhi's shoulders drop slightly, the frustration visible, understanding that his best isn't enough tonight. Final 2 minutes, Spurs trying desperately to climb back. LeBron maintains control, scores twice more on Kawhi in crucial possessions. Heat pull away, win 95-88, second straight championship secured. LeBron finishes with 37 points, 12 rebounds, complete domination in fourth quarter, scored 12 points in final 4 minutes, all attacking Kawhi directly, making every shot despite excellent defense. Kawhi Leonard finishes with 15 points, decent game offensively, but defensively, the assignment broke him. Final buzzer sounds, confetti falls, Heat celebrate. LeBron gets Finals MVP again. Kawhi sits on Spurs bench, doesn't get up immediately, both hands on his head, staring at floor, processing what just happened, processing the realization that he defended better than he's ever defended and LeBron scored it well anyway. Handshake line happens, Kawhi and LeBron meet, brief exchange, LeBron says something, Kawhi nods, walks away quickly. In San Antonio locker room afterwards, Kawhi is devastated, quiet, processing failure differently than teammates. Tim Duncan and Tony Parker have been here before, lost finals before, know how to process it. Manu Ginobili is veteran, understands basketball, understands sometimes opponent is just better. But Kawhi is 21, first finals, tasked with stopping LeBron, failed in the most crucial 4 minutes, and something about how it happened, about defending perfectly and watching LeBron score anyway, creates wound that never fully heals. Post-game interview. Kawhi is professional, but the defeat is visible. LeBron was great. I gave my best effort defensively. He made tough shots. That's what great players do. I'll learn from this. The words are mature, but people close to Kawhi later report he was different after that game. Quieter than usual, more withdrawn, obsessing over the film, replaying every possession, questioning whether he could have defended differently. Following seasons, Kawhi develops into superstar. 2014, Spurs win championship, exact revenge against Heat. Kawhi plays phenomenal, wins Finals MVP at 22. But even in victory, people close to him say 2013 haunted him, say he studied that Game 7 film constantly, say he was obsessed with proving he could stop LeBron if given another chance. 2015 and 2016, Kawhi wins Defensive Player of the Year, becomes elite two-way player, one of best in the league. 2017, Spurs face Warriors in playoffs. Kawhi dominates Game 1, gets injured, Spurs lose series. 2017 to 2018 season, relationship between Kawhi and Spurs organization deteriorates mysteriously. Kawhi has quad injury, sits out most of season, relationship with Pop becomes strained, communication breaks down, tension builds. Summer 2018, Kawhi demands trade, wants out of San Antonio, refuses to play for team that drafted and developed him. The demand shocks NBA world. Nobody understanding why Kawhi would leave perfect situation, perfect coach, perfect system. Trade happens, Kawhi goes to Toronto Raptors, leads them to 2019 championship, beats Warriors in finals, proves he can be alpha, proves he can win as clear #1 option. After championship, Kawhi leaves Toronto, signs with Clippers, continues building legacy as championship-level player. But people close to him throughout this journey reveal in later years that 2013 Game 7 never left him. That watching LeBron score, despite perfect defense, created obsession with proving himself, with becoming unstoppable himself, with never being in position where his best effort isn't enough. 2024, interview with former teammate. Asked about Kawhi's trade demand from Spurs. The teammate is candid. Nobody talks about this, but 2013 Game 7 against LeBron broke something in Kawhi mentally. He played perfect defense, did everything right. LeBron scored 12 straight points on him in crunch time. Kawhi won Finals MVP next year, but it didn't heal that wound. He needed to prove he could be the alpha, the unstoppable one, not the guy defending the unstoppable one. Leaving San Antonio was about control, about being in position where his success didn't depend on stopping someone better than him. 2013 created that need. June 20th, 2013, 8:47 p.m., Game 7 of NBA Finals. Final 4 minutes. 21-year-old Kawhi Leonard defends LeBron James perfectly on 8 straight possessions. Contests every shot. Does everything Greg Popovich could ask for. Plays textbook defense that would stop anyone else in the league. LeBron James scores on all 8 possessions. 12 points total. Makes every shot. Stares Kawhi down after each basket. And when final buzzer sounds with Heat winning championship, Kawhi Leonard sits with hands on head processing the realization that elite defense isn't enough when facing true greatness. 5 years later, Kawhi demands trade from San Antonio. Leaves perfect situation. Begins journey to prove he can be the unstoppable one. Not the defender trying to stop the unstoppable one. And it all traces back to 4 minutes in Miami when LeBron James showed 21-year-old Kawhi Leonard what dominance looks like when it decides to end your championship dreams. If you want the real stories of Game 7s that broke players permanently, the finals that created obsessions driving entire careers, the moments where perfect defense met unstoppable offense and unstoppable one, subscribe to The Real Game. We break down the performances that alter trajectories. New stories every week. This is where championships break, the losers who remember.